Helping children boost their motivation to study at school. Golden tips to help your child excel in learning without stress. Hello, wonderful parents tuning into this podcast. I'm your friend here, someone who's been through the ups and downs of parenting. And today I'm thrilled to share with you some super cool tips to help our kids boost their motivation to study, especially as they step into the challenging world of middle school. Gone are the days of elementary teachers cuddling and comforting them. Now, they're on their own, facing piles of homework, pressure, and those legendary bouts of laziness. But don't worry, we're going to turn their learning journey into an exciting adventure that's both effective and fun. So, let's switch on reveal mode and dive in. Why do kids need motivation and strategies to conquer school? Friends, picture this. 4 years of middle school are like a long-distance marathon. Our kids don't just need to run, they need to know how to run the right way, in their own style, so they can cross the finish line with a big, bright smile. Intrinsic motivation, that joy of learning for the sake of discovery, is the fuel that keeps them going when things get tough. And learning strategies? Those are the maps that stop them from getting lost in a sea of assignments and exams. I remember one time my kids stared at a mountain of books with a face like, "Mom, save me." That's when I realized, if they don't have confidence or a clear approach, their motivation will plummet. So, what do? We patiently guide them with specific strategies to stay focused and engaged. Trust me, this is a priceless gift that prepares them for a lifetime of learning without burning out. What turns kids into procrastination kings? Okay, let's dig a little deeper now. Have you ever wondered why your kid keeps saying, "I'll do it tomorrow"? It's hilarious, until Sunday night rolls around, and they're still calmly playing video games while homework towers over them like a mountain. I used to think it was just laziness, but it turns out procrastination has much deeper roots, straight out of psychology textbooks. A super cool expert, Professor Joseph Ferrari from DePaul University, says there are 3 main procrastination tribes: the thrill seekers, who love the adrenaline rush of a deadline breathing down their necks; the avoiders, who lack confidence and keep dodging tasks; and the indecisives, who don't know where to start, so they just don't. Sound familiar? Then there's the self-talk going on in their heads. 3 characters often pop up in their minds. The inner defender, who grumbles, "This is too hard. The teacher probably explained it badly." The inner critic, who growls, "You messed up again, you idiot." And the inner guide, who calmly says, "Okay, let's figure out the best way to tackle this. Our job? Calm down the first 2 and boost the third, so our kids feel confident and can manage their time better." Try this. Sit down with your kid and ask, "Which procrastination tribe do you think you're in?" When they realize, "Oh, I'm avoiding because I'm scared of messing up," they'll feel relieved. Then, help them make a homework list using Stephen Covey's time management matrix. Sounds fancy, but it's simple. Just sort tasks by what's urgent and what's important. Ask them if procrastinating turns things into a crisis. Then plan the next step together. You'll see them start to get into the groove. 3 magical steps to help kids tackle any task. Friends, learning isn't a joke. It takes time, focus, and a ton of mental energy. Sometimes I'd see my kids studying with a stressed out face. Like, "Mom, is this even worth it?" I'd say, "Yes, but we've got to do it smart." Here's a 3-step approach that's worked wonders. Start with the low-hanging fruit. First, tell your kid to kick off with easy tasks, stuff they can do confidently without breaking a sweat. Think finishing a simple multiple-choice worksheet or reading an easy chapter. It's like a warm-up before the marathon, building their confidence for the harder stuff. Tackle the tough stuff once they're warmed up. Once they're in the zone, let them wrestle with the big challenges, like advanced math problems or a kilometer-long essay. After the first step, their brain's ready to dive deep. End with a reward. Finally, pick a task they enjoy, like drawing a diagram for a presentation or reading a story tied to their lesson. Ending on a high note makes them think, "Hey, studying's not so bad," and primes them for next time. Try this. Sit with your kid. Pick 3 tasks, and arrange them as easy first, hard in the middle, fun last. Remind them this keeps their brain from overloading while staying productive. You'll be amazed at the results. Focus secrets for deep understanding and long-term memory. Now, onto the heavy stuff. How do we get kids to focus on those tough tasks in step 2? Friends, deep understanding and retention aren't easy. But I've got a simple formula. Break focus time into 3 parts within an hour. First, they study hard for 45 minutes, no phones, no texts, just them and the work. Then, a 5-minute break. Tell them to stretch, jump around, or just sit and chill to relax their mind. Finally, 10 minutes to hug the material. They can jot down notes. Connect new info to what they already know. Like, "Oh, this is like last week's lesson." It's like a deal with themselves. So studying doesn't feel like falling into a black hole. I once told my kid, "Multitasking isn't cool. Did you know every distraction, like texting while studying, takes 20 minutes to refocus?" That kind of studying wastes time, doesn't stick, and they forget it all by the next day. So, help them see. One task at a time beats juggling everything. Try this. Plan a 45-minute study block with your kid. Pick something specific. Like, finish reading chapter 5. Suggest a break activity, like jumping rope or sipping water. Then guide them through the last 10 minutes of review. Add personal notes like, "This reminds me of my game." Watch how studying stops feeling scary. Connect with your kid. Help them shine. Dear friends, boosting our kids' study motivation isn't just about schoolwork. It's about the journey of connecting with them. Listen to them, explore what holds them back, and build strategies step.by step to boost their confidence. I believe that with our support, they won't just excel, they'll love learning. So, let's start today. Turn school into an exciting playground for them. See you in the next podcast. And wishing you and your kids tons of joy.